Hop là. J'en étais où? Temple. Alors, tac. Refuge, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau?
It appears to be dusk outside. Got a serious structural hazard over here.
Faut-il que je détruise?
Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom. I'm gonna need something to whack it good if I want out this way. It's all about stars with these people for some reason. A heck of a lot of literature, most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Gotta know them stars, I guess.
Eh, attends.
I think I can reach if I leap.
Bah, saute. On va même pas me sauter en fait.
I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
Plus de poids.
Only stars, no stripes. Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside.
Fermé. Jamais. Bon, c'est vrai que j'ai pas de main.
Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here, but it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either. Of course it's locked. Of course. It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it. I think I'd rather just pick it up.
Un fil de fer, ok. On verra à quoi ça sert.
Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day. He'll make it. Don't worry. Sleep tight, little cultist. Don's watching over you. I don't want to disturb the... A little color twist to the classic checkered temple floor. That's nice, I guess. It's really, really shiny.
Est-ce que c'est parce qu'il vient de glisser dessus que ça nettoyait un peu? Aïe.
Well, that's nice. A little extra safety's always appreciated.
Ah ok, c'est un rail mode pompier.
This rail is really, really greasy. Either they lubricate it, or these star jamooks are some serious sebum-seeping slime balls. It goes from floor to ceiling. Something could slide up and down on it without much difficulty.
D'accord, faut que j'accroche quelque chose, merci. Moi c'est assez clair.
It's an enticing ladder to some upper level. It looks very, very climbable.
Climbable. Non mais sérieusement.
Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor. Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked?
Ok. Est-ce que j'ai oublié des trucs dans ma petite baraque? Tablette, chaussons, flaque. On a ramassé.
I'm sorry.
Ah, une seule chaussure, ça fait mal.
I ain't putting on... Well, yeah, they do look nice and fluffy and warm. But comfort would just distract me right now.
Ok. Donc j'ai du fil de fer. Quoi d'autre? Ah, c'est pas le bouton. Ah.
Yeah, but not in my pocket. Alright, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there. There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go.
Eh ben, go. Bon.
I'm a natural-born handyman.
Ouais, t'es un MacGyver.
It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire!
It's open!
I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper. It's a strange, self-illuminating
Trapezoidal.
weirdly angled rock thing. Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these starry knowledge jamooks. It could be red, or purple, or red and purple at the same time. Hard to tell.
Ça fait référence à une petite robe.
Shiny. I'm not the kind of Joe what believes in the woo-woo, but this thing gives me a tough run of the heebies and jeebies, while at the same time, kinda calling to me.
Urne.
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the haunter." If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there. I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
Toujours besoin de sang dans l'ancien adepte.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing.
Alors qui dit qu'ils sont encore anciens adeptes? Ils sont encore adeptes.
It doesn't look like it has a lock or anything. Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
C'est une règle intéressante, toujours avoir une cuillère rouillée sous la main. La poche.
3 light bulbs are lit up on this control panel. They're all red. They're probably indicating that something, whatever it is inactive. I think their only use is indicating stuff.
Si je tape à fond dessus, ça peut faire quelque chose. Potentiellement.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial. Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. That's some kind of occult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal.
Alors j'ai pas checké ça. Tac. Ok. Et ici.
It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a écrit tout à l'heure? Je crois que je pourrais sortir par la fissure dans le mur, oui. J'ai juste besoin d'un outil avec les bonnes caractéristiques. C'est-à-dire très résistant et qui peut être balancé. Ok. J'ai essayé d'enlever le drapeau étoilé, mais je n'arrive pas à le détacher. Pour le coup, est-ce que c'est vrai qu'il est très résistant? Il pourra pas te balancer. Ah, dommage. Et toi, tu vois, ça a été fait, ok. Boulet de canon, bah c'est nickel ça.
A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius.
Ah, c'est les allumettes tout ça?
A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. It's made out of matches. 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 It's probably there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below.
J'ai envie de dire, je sens mal si c'est le problème.
Looks really heavy. Like, really heavy. It's held in place firmly by the matches structure. Quite impressive, and unmovable.
Dommage. Télescope.
An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. Its most interesting feature, a big, convex magnifying lens. It's too high for me to reach.
Comment je pourrais l'atteindre? Cuillère?
A spoon. Good for scooping things out. I don't even want to speculate on what these lunatics were using it for.
À tout. Une cuillère sert à tout.
Can't reach it.
Non, j'ai même pas l'espoir d'y aller 3 cm.
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th. It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating coming along nicely. No end to the work. A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th. We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what. July 13th. His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again. August 6th. Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the lattice work that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping. August 7th. Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads. The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about?
Yes,
August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
Que je peux monter dessus. Mais j'arrive pas à
I have
savoir.
no use for former cultists.
J'arrive pas à savoir à quel niveau est le télescope. Alors si je peux monter sur un truc. Alors là sur le.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. It bathes the crazy matchstick structure in a warm glow that strikingly contrasts with the whole starry death cult thing. Dust motes in the light and everything. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place.
Oh, petit pas joueur.
Light is ephemeral and unscoopable.
Unscoopable. Non ramassable à la cuillère. Ouais, oui, en effet, oui.
It's too high for me to reach.
Faudrait la lentille pour utiliser le faisceau et voir si je peux réussir à faire cramer. Si je le balance.
Can't reach it. That's tar. This rag ain't nearly martial enough to clean it. Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably. Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers. I've played with...
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme bouquin? 3 bouquins usagés, d'accord.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I've opened it at its bookmark, The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work. The stone from the stars is a window. It is within, nor shall he ever rise.
Yeah.
I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work.
Je suis cet homme.
I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers at the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new. Whoa!
Ah, maintenant que t'as la bonne hauteur, je pense.
I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Voilà la cuillère à quoi elle sert.
I carefully place the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and...
C'est beau.
Voila! The lens was now mine.
T'étais pas obligé de balancer la cuillère par la fenêtre, mais bon. Moi, je voudrais balancer ce rayon vers le goudron.
The lens is way too dirty to let any light pass through. Sweet.
Ok. Je m'en fous à vrai dire leur truc, moi je veux juste le
I
blé.
think I really want to get my greedy private investigator paws on that crazily angled stone. I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird. No need.
Il brille déjà. Pas que ça va être les taches de goudron pour le coup. D'un côté. Eh ben, c'est facile. Mais...
That would require a cannon.
Oh, t'es pas drôle.
Alright, I am now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Toujours... Ah si.
That was a first. And a last. It's the former standard. Now it's just a flagpole. Any way you boil it, that right there is your standard garden variety pole.
Pourquoi est-il violet?
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
Clairement maintenu. Si je fous un peu de goudron.
Not enough tar over here for that.
Ben, chambre. Goudron, goudron. Passe.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
Ah, ça fait un marteau, d'accord, je pensais pas du tout à ça. Totalement un marteau à la gun, mais bon. Il manquerait plus qu'une petite fusée, un truc accroché derrière.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Ceux qui peuvent abandonner une liberté essentielle pour obtenir une sécurité temporaire en méritent ni liberté ni sécurité. Non, c'est pourri. La liberté est ce que l'on fait à partir de ce que l'on a fait. Ceux qui refusent la liberté aux autres ne la désirent pas eux-mêmes. La seule manière de faire face à un monde sans liberté est de devenir tellement entièrement libre que seul notre propre... J'ai pas la suite.
Hammer time!
Ouais d'accord, ok. Ils s'en foutent ce qu'on a dit. Allez, c'est con ça. Je suis marqué. Chapter 3. Fishmans.
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Hookline on Stinker. Beau tableau à droite, qu'est-ce qu'on va voir? Pas tant que ça.
It's the door to the tourist info place.
Il a l'air fermé.
We're closed.
Sont-ils vraiment fermés?
Kitty can't read.
Yet.
Interesting design.
Hop. On a de beau.
It says, Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information. Sounds useful, I guess. It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water.
Où est-ce qu'on peut remplir de l'eau?
Kids, man, not a care in the world.
Merde, pas quitté.
Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie, Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Tadpole. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu fais de beau? Qu'est-ce que tu bois là? C'est du lait, j'ai l'impression.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Du lait de dauphin. Oui.
Hey, Annie, think you could spare
J'ai
some
jamais
of that
goûté.
dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it. So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla,
Whoa, really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
Elle a juste eu un petit problème, ça va. Tac.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
That's nice of you. See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
There is an intense purple light shining through the window in this door. I kinda like purple. Makes for a very moody vibe. I can see why they went for it. Other than that, it's a door. Hello?
Go away.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
Non, mais elle peut faire chier les gens.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh. Boy, am I glad to be here in Fishmouth. Not really.
Ça va être étonnant. Non, pas quitter, je veux ça.
Green light shining through this particular door's window.
Après,
I don't know what's going on in there, but it's intensely green.
la porte verte, le porte verte, après la porte verte.
You'd
Bref.
probably need protection glasses in there.
Ouais, totalement.
Hello?
Go away.
Oh, but you see, I'm just interested in local culture and...
Go away.
Okay.
Aussi gueule du chuchote, ok. Très bien. Qu'est-ce qu'on a par là? Ah, qui dit que c'est un malfrat, c'est un gentil bonhomme. Hein.
A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there. They look very, iconic? Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
Ok.
Bob Olmstein.
That ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Tu vas tenter, hein.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmouth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Le permis d'artiste, ok. Et... Les artistes n'ont pas besoin de permis, bien sûr. Est-ce que je peux faire quelque chose pour vous convaincre de me laisser passer, Red Art? Grenouille à trois pattes.
Look behind you, a three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy, little Bartholomew Liverwort's pet. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother. It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The
Committee.
committee.
No license, no entry.
Real artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmouth.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha. Is there...
Boy, we ain't... Oh,
I'll be back.
We'll be here.
J'y compte bien. Raison vert, d'accord.
It's a thuggish looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette. I'm not sure I want to mess with this particular local.
Tentons quand même.
Hello there,
Énervons-le.
sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay,
Bien le bonjour.
a cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
a lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related. Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay. It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me. Looks over sophisticated to me. They all say fishmouth, ew. I agree with the sentiment. I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
Ça, c'est l'utilisation d'entre pour du tourisme.
Appropriate.
Ok.
Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day. Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age.
Je pense qu'il y a encore beaucoup de monde à savoir utiliser les étiquettes.
Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets. Magnets, how do they work? I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Ah mais c'est un vendeur.
Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
C'est ma licence. Ma licence d'artiste.
It's the clerk in charge of this. Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
Tellement de choses. Genre Bommelstein.
Bob Olmstein.
Est-ce qu'il est
No,
ici?
sir. William LQPW Watersworth, for what it's worth.
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay. I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought
why
you
are you
represented
here?
the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Oula, il y en a pas mal.
Say, you've got these, welcoming gifts here?
Corrections, sir, the going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, The Fishmouth multi-tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
C'est quoi cet outil taré? Putain, pour l'avoir, c'est horrible.
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise. Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up. Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Not being at Fishmouth. Ne pas être tout court avec Fishmouth serait plus simple. Vous n'êtes pas de...
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
Festival, c'est là que je récupère mon permis d'artiste, non?
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr...
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
J'ai un chat qui parle, c'est vrai, oui, oui.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, kidday. The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston.
What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor? What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor? What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor early in the morning?
Bouffe-le, ton chat, ton poisson.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston. Enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Mais je peux pas avoir mon petit cadeau de au revoir. Hein. Oh, c'est triste. Bon bah pourquoi j'ai ma licence. D'ailleurs au passage.
This fine piece of paper claims I'm an official label saying rare exotic liquor. It's still a bit sticky, could be reused.
Ok, j'ai du scotch quoi.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, Here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornston is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornston. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around. There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
C'est vraiment horrible. Là, c'est chat en plus. Je veux ton sandwich.
It's a Fishmouth citizen enjoying his sandwich. He looks surprisingly peaceful. Good evening, good sir.
Evening, stranger.
The name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Nope, that's wrong, I'm afraid. The name's Milton. Milton the mechanic.
No, I mean my name's Buzz.
I didn't know they named kids Buzz anymore. I thought that was considered cruel and unusual.
Darm mécanique. Darm mécanique.
The mechanic? Is that your surname?
Yes, sir. Maybe you heard of us if you're from round Miskatonic. We're a distant offshoot of the Kingsport the Plumbers. They hate our guts.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing to be sorry about. We hates their guts too. Just straight up gut hating back and forth. Always been the way in our clan.
It's nice to have traditions.
Sure is.
Is this your truck you're sitting next to?
Sure was. It's dead now. Bleeding oil all over the road like them zebras, you know, on National Zoo TV. Them poor striped horses. Used to watch them shows a lot as a kid. Always got to me how them critters was meeting their end. I mean, a lion's gotta eat, but us humans? Man, we can do better than that. I made me a choice back then.
You became a vegetarian?
Hell nah. In Fishmouth? You crazy? We put fish in everything here. Nah, I swore off zebra meat forever. Never felt better, never felt the need for it. But yeah, the truck's mine.
Ok. Ça le rend triste de voir des zèbres mourir, donc faut plus en manger. Oui, c'est vrai, oui, c'est bon.
So, are you doing anything about the truck?
Nothing. Sitting here, hopeless, despairing, eating my tasty fish sandwich.
Bon appetit.
Nah, it's just tuna.
What can you tell me about Fishmouth?
Well, I don't know how you made it in, but the sooner your non-local Hines is out of here, the better. Us Fishmouth folk don't like out-of-towners, no siree. And the order...
The... order?
Never mind, I'm just talking crazy. Been playing too many of them blasted video games, you know? Make you dumb, they do.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Are you gonna eat your second sandwich?
Now that's a very personal question, Mr. Curlin. What of it?
I, would like to have it?
You would, wouldn't you? Well, I tell you what, I'll trade you for it.
What do you have in mind?
I have a craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps? Yours? Huh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry, I don't know what came over me. Been playing these dark sci-fi adventure games. They've been messing with me, true as I'm sitting here and telling you.
Murder simulators, awful stuff.
Indeed. Where was I? Oh yeah, get me something refreshing, and you got the sandwich.
Non, pas ma canette.
I think you'll like this can of Dr. Fisher.
Why, I sure will. Dr. Fisher's, trademark, my favorite. This gonna go down real good once I'm done with my sandwich. Made with the finest, most odorous Fishmouth water. A deal's a deal, Mr. Kremlin. Here's your sandwich. Enjoy.
Thanks, Milton. Enjoy your other sandwich.
Quand même servir le lait de dauphin par contre après. Aucune idée.
Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
It has reached its final. It shall pollute no more.
Final destination. Ok.
It's leaking oil like crazy. It's not taking me anywhere. It puddles, it's what it does. Oily and puddly. A Fishmuthian citizen really intent on reading that newspaper.
Gliding down through the dark green water.
Yeah?
Ok.
There's a light coming from somewhere down there, but the gate's positively locked. Maybe we're better off this way. I don't really have a reason to, plus it's locked.
Du coup, une parfum nous arrête.
As crumbling and decayed as Darkham, maybe a bit more. And there's the stink, too. Really adds to the atmosphere.
Chercher mon petit lait de dauphin. Avec mon sandwich au poisson.
Hey, kid.
I don't. But my doggy woggy Tad sure would love it. Thanks.
Hey, Annie. Think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
Sure. I was gonna share it with Tad, but that sandwich sure will fill his whittle belly up good. Here you go.
Thanks, Annie. You're a good kid.
Ok, qu'est-ce que je peux faire d'autre maintenant? J'ai un bon petit sandwich, je suis très content. Sandwich, du lait.
Well, we found Finman House, all right. Charming place. They're going for the crumbling ruin look. Interesting niche.
Oh, c'est bon, je vais là!
Has
Ok, trop vite.
Looks like he's the strong, silent type. Must be some vow of silence deal or something. Ominous. Those are the room keys and they're all present but one.
Il manque laquelle?
That one missing key has got to be the one to Olmstein's room. Those are the... Complimentary coffee. Black as midnight on a moonless night. How thoughtful of Mr. Finman. Damn good coffee, Diane. Nothing to pour it in. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock in this hotel. It looks strangely familiar. Tick-tock. I don't think this one
Salut!
Hello! Okay then.
Je m'y attendais.
That there must be the namesake of this hotel. Rough looking fella. Kinda gives me the chills, to be honest.
Salut!
Hello there! What a great evening in Fishmouth, isn't it?
Evening? Yeah, I suppose it is evening. I don't know what you find so great about it, though.
You know, the salty sea-scented breeze, the smell of rotting fish, the distant thunder. Charming. Mr. Finman, I presume.
That's me, yeah.
Nice hotel you got here.
Nice. Ain't nothing nice about it. We don't do nice in Fishmouth. There anything I can do for you, stranger?
I would like a room, please. Hey, t'as la traduction anglaise et française en même temps.
I'd like a room, please.
I'd love to help you out, sir. We's all completely booked up.
Really? I only see one key missing on that wall behind you.
Ain't you been snooping around? Got a bunch of pilgrims coming over for the festival soon. That one standing there is the first of the bunch. Booked the whole place, they did. Don't bother wasting your breath on him. He ain't talking nothing. You ain't from Fishmouth, is you? I can smell it all over you. Why you come here?
You're a direct man, aren't you, Mr. Finman?
Yup, and I've been known to judge a man. You's nosy and skinny. Too skinny.
Well, that was judgmental.
Yes, well, think nothing of it. I just got this hunger up in me. Ain't eaten nothing in a while.
C'est quoi le festival? C'est vrai que je toujours pas vraiment ce que ça
What's
fait.
this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We Fishmouth folk. It's Fishmouth business. We got our own to look up to. Don't need your funny-smelling outsiders telling us what to do and who to listen to.
I might just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The Order don't take kindly to strangers.
Est-ce qu'il y a quand même des gens qui sont bien traités dans le...
The Order? What Order?
Nah, never you mind that.
Aw, come on, tell me. I'm here, might as well learn a thing or two about Fishmouth.
The only thing you need to know about that there esoteric order is that they don't want you here. So you best be on your way. That's all I can tell you.
Et personne ne veut de moi ici. C'est tout le problème.
What's this festival?
Nothing we got.
I might...
That's not to be advised.
Elle veut vraiment pas en parler. Ok.
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
Where was I? So about...
We's all booked. Him and his kind done. About to arrive any minute now.
Maybe it...
Think nothing of it, strange. My stomach's growling is all.
Can I interest you in this cookie I've got here?
I'm a meat man myself, but right now I could eat just about anything, I reckon. If it ain't meat, though, I got to wash it down some, and I ain't got anything.
You mean like alcohol, right?
You was pretty smart for a stranger.
L'alcool c'est pas trop dur.
All meat, huh? Got any preferences or anything goes?
Oh, I got my Sorry, Skinny. Don't be... Look at yourself, skin and bone. Nothing on you worth mentioning.
What? What'd you mean?
Oh, nothing.
How come you...
Been no need. We've been having plenty of meat around. Be arriving for the festival soon, though. Ain't that right?
I don't get it. Are the pilgrims...
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
That's one exceptionally jovial innkeep. Anyway... Has,
What's with all...
I'm just...
Too curious, yeah.
Just wondering how come your one customer hasn't provided you with any meat, that's all.
He's a stranger in that one. He pays damn well, too. Gold, stranger, gold. We's likes our gold up in here.
I'm here...
He ain't come down in a while. I don't reckon he will anytime soon. I wouldn't wait if I were you, stranger.
You know, getting constantly called a stranger and an outsider tends to be a little grating after a while. Have you considered that?
We don't take...
Kindly, gotcha.
Ok.
I gotta run.
Take care.
Donc.
Nah, no need to claim it's not milk. Stare. I'm afraid I can't do it.
Dommage.
No need, I know what it is. Better talk to him.
Bon, ok. Attends, j'ai pas de tasse pour ça. Un récipient forcément. Il veut que j'ai une boisson alcoolisée pour aller avec. Bon, quelque chose, hein.
She looks really, not happy. Not really looking.
Tout le monde. Hein.
Hi there.
You staying at the Finmans tonight?
I might be.
Good luck.
C'est vachement rassurant.
A great example of the urban decay school of design. Stinking up the place. Not that it's an exception or anything. Fascinating wonders might await deep in its smelly confines, but I won't be the one to discover them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a cat, so I'm into smelly trash cans.
Exactement.
Is that what this is?
I didn't say anything. It gets really dark that way, really dark.
Oui, mais on a un chat.
I'd go there, but Mr. Shaky Pants over here won't.
'Cause there's no reason to. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that alley, not at all. 1, it's dark as heck. 2, no reason to go down that way. 3, did I mention how scary it looks?
4. Scaredy cats are not necessarily felines.
Hey, we need to stay on target. Oh, brother, this one's even darker. Nope, not going down there. Oh, no.
Merci.
No way. Not today. I don't think I'll venture down the dark, foul-smelling, creepy alley anytime soon.
Oh. Pas drôle.
One solitary lit window. Wonder who's in there.
C'est assez facile de savoir.
Intriguing. Could that be Olmstein's room? Can't reach it.
Mais un chat pour atteindre.
I wouldn't have her climb that high. Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right?
Mais non.
What do they do with all the stink? My stomach turns just...
Ooh, I have my standards.
A rotting basket full of putrid fish. Leaving these poor things out to rot. Ugh. A strangely shaped reef, almost an island, really. There's really no way around it. It looks like a pair of horns surfacing from below. Makes for a striking sunset scene, I must admit.
No.
No, thank you. A rusty, creaking fishing boat that's seen better days.
Est-ce qu'un vieil alcoolique, vieil ivrogne devrait avoir une bouteille d'alcool sur lui?
Deep 1. Should have been a sub. It looks like it's barely staying afloat, much like most stuff around here. Not if you paid me. It's an old drunk sailor chilling in that rope coil. Man, one day I'll grow a beard just like his. Sick calves, bro. Hi there, Gramps.
What you? Get lost, young gun.
What a great evening to be alive, isn't it?
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Where'd you get that idea?
Old Zadok knows.
My name's Buzz. Nice to meet you.
Get on out of here. Fishmouth ain't no place for you, boy.
Well, at least you Fishmouthians are consistent about that. You should not be drinking that.
Who are you to tell old Zadok what to do, sonny? Go, get... You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I really don't. I hate to come across as judgmental, but do you really want to spend your twilight years in an alcohol-induced stupor?
It's not a choice, sonny boy. If you'd have seen what these old eyes have seen, I tell you.
Tell me.
Nah, rather drink, boy. Whiskey makes one forget.
Really need that drink, huh?
Aye.
I'm willing to do you a world of good and take that cursed whiskey off of your hands. Have you considered a healthier alternative?
What you babbling about there, boy?
Lait de... Ah, propose pas. Bon, du café, ok.
How about coffee?
I never touched the stuff. Never even smelled it.
You've never smelled coffee?
Not in my life, boy. My mama, rest her soul, she tried to get my pappy to drink it. Left the old hooch. But my pappy wasn't having any of it. Tis evil, little. Is the devil's drink. Then he dunk another whiskey. Lord rest him.
That's a story to remember, Gramps.
C'est dégueulasse le café.
So you never tasted or smelled coffee in your life?
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell it apart from gasoline. It's a question of principle.
Et t'en as encore, des principes?
How about
Ain't no oranges in Fishmouth, sonny boy. You's more likely to squeeze juice out of a calamari. And you don't want to taste that, Trussell Zadok.
I'll take your word for it. How about soda?
Soda? Why, that's sugar water, son. Healthy alternative, my salty behind.
Can't argue with that. How about tea? Nothing like a warm cup of tea to relax you and get you in the mood for a chat.
I can't stand that stuff. I've been a fisherman all my life, boy. It was just water, 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 all the time. I ain't putting that watered down concoction in me, no sir.
Kinda got a point there. I gotta run.
Run, boy.
Ok, rien d'autre si.
A strangely... There's really no way around. Makes for a striking...
Ouais, ton même coup, quoi.
Oh, an actual sea captain in the flesh. She even smells like one.
Ça sent quoi, hein, de capitaine?
She's really into what she's reading over there. Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime soon, lubber.
Frankly, I'm flattered you'd call me that, but I don't think we've met before.
Leave your bilge, rat.
Oh, okay, understood. Bye.
Tes avances, t'es mal placé.
Looks like the oldest ship anchored in Fishmouth Harbor. If only it could tell its tales. Oh man, people actually brave the sea aboard these wooden coffins. Crazy! Man, I'm glad I'm not a sailor. It's fascinating, but not worth diving
Dommage.
into. What is it about sailing that turns people to alcohol? How'd he get up on that stool anyway? And why?
Grand-père te l'a dit. Pourquoi boire pour oublier?
Avast ye, landlubber.
Vast to you too, kind sir.
Ok. Bon, je pense avoir compris ce qu'il faut que je fasse. Je sais ce que je veux. Et je ne veux pas le truc bien, je veux le truc pourri.
About that.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
Bien sûr, un mug.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice there. There you are.
Donc, grâce à ça, je peux... Je suis chaud, pas commissaire d'ailleurs, mais bon. Ah, peut-être pour alléger un petit peu le café.
It's my going away gift. Nifty.
Parce que s'il a jamais bu du café, c'est vrai que c'est un peu dur la première fois.
Got me a cup full of. I think I want to keep this one black.
Oh. On va le faire sentir, ouais. Il va me dire non. Bien.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
Ok.
This gives me an idea. I gotta run.
Run, boy!
Attendez pas à ça, mais oui. Pour le coup.
I think I want to pour something else inside first.
Mon café est carrément disparu. Le vache. Par contre, j'ai pas d'alcool à mettre dedans. Pour... Ah! Je sais! Je peux pas interagir avec, ok. Je voulais remplacer la bouteille. Là, j'ai rien à foutre dedans.
I think I want to pour something else inside first. I think I want to pour something. Bottles are pretty much for liquid.
J'ai quand même pas aller prendre de l'eau ou je ne sais quoi. Ce serait horrible. Oh non, je vais foutre de l'huile. C'est marqué alcool
It now
exotique.
says it's exotic liquor. It's empty though.
Donc,
Nah, I don't need any oil.
faire boire de l'huile à quelqu'un. Ça aurait été un peu vache, mais bon. Voilà.
It says it's a rare exotic liquor, but it's actually coffee. Now with some added milk that should make it easier on the taste buds. Serve him his own coffee. Yeah, sure.
Ah, il veut juste de l'alcool, c'est marqué alcool dessus. Ah, il faut aussi la viande avec.
Now's not the... Better talk to him first. I gotta...
Take.
Peut-être le malfrat qui peut m'aider. Les autres, je pense pas qu'ils viennent beaucoup là. En même temps, les capitaines sur le bas.
Get out of my face with that!
Turns out he's not the...
You're dead.
C'est logique en fait.
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either.
Oh, j'ai des débuts qu'il allait voir du lait avec.
What is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Whew, you done old Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Hey, you remembered my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Il voulait savoir si c'est quoi, je lui ai rien dit. Ouais.
Why's everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and toad-like things. And then they take to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
That esoteric order of Dagon? C'est qui?
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshipping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-go what?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Bon, en même temps, il vient pas de sacrifice. Mais quand un mec est mort de rire en disant il ramène de la viande, ouais, on peut dire ça, ouais. Bon, pas un sacrifice, je voyais pas ce que ça pouvait être.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me too, 'cause I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
Et enfin, est-ce que tu connais Bob? Bob?
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
Et surtout très fin.
I'll see you.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Ouais, enfin, Nice Guy, c'était surtout pour choper son alcool, hein.
Better talk to him first.
De la viande, j'en ai pas de la viande. Je vais filer mon chat. Problème résolu comme ça.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Ah non, c'était de la viande ou un cookie avec de la...
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has you?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch. Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
Et bam!
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I've no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute! Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Je viens pour le poisson.
I'm returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Ormstein's. You are trying to deceive me. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run, or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
My heart is not the issue here. It's my brain. I feel like I'm going crazy. Look, I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Ormstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumbled into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Il parle beaucoup trop.
Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Ormstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
Faites le voler.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room, and we'll see from there. What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through. Madmen? What madmen?
The parish of the Starry Knowledge. The Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry. I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here, in Fishmouth?
The Half-Goofa?
The Half-Goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the Half-Goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure.
Conquérir le monde.
About Olmstein. If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway. What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here. Though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again. Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject. So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do. Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now.
Bon, s'il change comme il veut.
Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it. Now I'm traveling... A particularly unattractive representative of the Fishmouth population. I'd place him anywhere between fear... Just... definitely not souvenir material. Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character. It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Olmstein drinks coffee.
C'est déjà un fait intéressant.
I need nothing from there.
T'as aucune info déjà, savoir ce qu'il peut aimer. Hein.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything.
La fenêtre est fermée, donc bon.
It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger.
Fermé depuis l'extérieur, comment c'est possible?
This just keeps getting more and more complicated. I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Bon, il y a un mot
look
sur
at
lui,
that.
hein, mais bon.
It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate. You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas. Definitely not. Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Ou alors il s'est barré en étant transformé en corbeau.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance.
De la géométrie. Ok. On va matcher quelque chose dans l'espace. Dans la room. Dans la pièce.
They're interesting, but not... That's Barnabas if he... Impressive looking. I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of...
Hey, that has a name, sort of.
What was Olmstein up to?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not.
Je m'attendais à ce qu'il réponde. Ah non, c'était des vraies graines en fait qu'il a plantées. Mais dommage.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
What's Olmstein's game?
These are questions that I cannot outright. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
Qu'est-ce que vous pouvez me dire?
But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon, Buzz Koan?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Ah, many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
Plutôt ça l'idée.
No, they are not. I think.
Je suis en rien mal ou mauvais, là, je fais ce que je souhaite, ce qui fait qu'au final, ça peut être mauvais pour d'autres.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
Roll? What roll? Finding the book?
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
C'est fermé depuis
Are you
l'extérieur.
serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go! Find peace. Find peace.
C'est qui, Peace? Salut?
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Katype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm alright. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Et t'as de l'argent? T'es parti sans argent.
Alright, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about. The #1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard. Well, you know, clients sort of expect them.
Hey, Joey, check it out. Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something. Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella. I don't think the Haunter's Mark works on her.
Dommage.
That's my safe. Right now it's guarding a whole lot of nothing. Nothing in there. It'll come in handy. Someday.
Y a-t-il déjà été?
Ugh! Drag this all the way up here and I bet it's empty, Joey. I bet it. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vince.
Man, those were some judgmental movers. That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead. My, life... Let's see here.
C'est pas AB à tous les coups. Ouais, si, Barnabas. Combien? On fait tant que ça des... Occupation Warlock. Yeah! Name Barbu, the Mad Painter. Ah, et sa fille s'appelle Peace. Merci pour le surlignement. Peu clair, soupçon de vigilance. Alors, je vais pas tout lire, c'est un peu longuet. Classified. Brian Mini. C'est qui là? Christopher Michael Viant. David the Guilty Man. Bable. Est-ce que je vais avoir un dossier sur sa fille? Bonne question. Et soit à P. Mais bon, on peut toujours tester. Peace. Non, j'ai pas un son nom. Ça aurait paru un peu bizarre sinon. Smiles and Mariner. Suspect to have intentionally led the ship sinking and... Ok. Éviter d'avoir fait couler des navires en gros. Âge 4 ans. Qu'est-ce qu'il fout donc? Et à tout le monde, ta gueule! Non-affiliation, sea life in general. The Kraken. Suspecté de vampirisme. Et voleur de sang. Ok. Occupation vampire. Scam artist. Ok. Alors on peut... C'est un artiste qui fait du scam? Ok. Bon, je vais pas tous les faire. Sûrement des bons petits trolls, mais bon. T. Taylor. Dr. Spooner. Aiding on a daily use of weaponized vacation. Ouais. Nodal industry. Création. Oups. Ah non, j'ai cru que c'était nos deux gars. Deletion. Sans pas le ça. On ne connaît pas l'âge du chat. C'est dommage. Affiliation connue entre eux. Occupation World Domination. Il y a plein de gens qui adorent les chats ici. Wild Pigeon. Pigeon sauvage. Blaker. Matching of kittens. Stealing of tuna. Il avait des tons. Ainsi des avocats et pour d'autres. Ok.
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Can you know, look her up?
On it.
Wait.
I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
C'est quoi un blog? Non. Ah, son blog, d'accord.
Oh, her blog. Right. What is that?
Oh, well, the latest entry is pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers.
Les coordonnées, au pif?
Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Un outil pour ça, hein, mon ami.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in... Formaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Ça fait loin.
Well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome.
Vous avez trouvé quelque chose d'intéressant lors de votre...
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I've been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here. Found anything worth examining?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Oh, la plante qui va être crevée.
That's Cornelia. I should give her a sprinkle.
D'accord, donne-moi ces
She's a
plantes.
good office companion. Doesn't judge, only requires water. I care about her.
Il y a aussi bien de soleil, hein, mais bon.
She's just a plant, damn it. But I care about her.
Did you hear that, Joey? This guy's talking to his plant. He named it and everything.
Man's probably lonely, Vince. Leave it at that. Maybe I'm a little lonely. Oh well. A big, bad, weird world awaits out there. No one seems to be peeking in. Good.
Is this the place, Joey?
Sure is.
How are we gonna get this desk up the stairs? Couldn't you got a lighter one?
Shut up and do your job, Vince.
On chiant ces déménageurs, franchement.
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take him down.
D'accord, on laisse les diplômes des autres.
Psychic Evaluator, Diploma of Excellence. Hey, they're conversation pieces. And I don't have a use for them. No one does. And I don't...
Alors, c'est quoi ton papier?
It's that mysterious sign. I should really... Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There is one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist.
Ah oui, Flamel,
Looking
oui,
it
bien
up.
sûr.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
Bientôt.
Soon. I still want to go through some files before.
Alright, let me know and I'll book the flight.
Sourire était trop grand sur ses lèvres.
I don't need to pick it up. Just my desk. Nothing special. It's functional. Does its job.
Il y a un pot de lourd apparemment.
Ugh, man, this thing must weigh a ton. This guy better tip well.
Wouldn't count on it, Vince. He ain't for money, I can tell you that. That's my laptop. I barely ever use the thing.
C'est à peine si c'est utile tout court en fait.
It's being put to good use.
You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? You wanna look at it? Wanna take a peek?
The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
Et il a pas totalement tort.
That there's Kitty. For a talking animal, she is pretty uncommunicative. She doesn't like me. Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Et elle t'entend.
Mean and tight-lipped. I can appreciate that. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty. The Haunter's Mark.
Dommage. Allez, c'est parti.
It's off to Europe, buddy.
Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Romagna. C'est un très beau 60 FPS, dans l'écran noir. Très... Mais d'abord Paris, d'accord, on va d'abord voir Flamel. Enfin Flamel. Je pense pas qu'il sera là. Voir son fantôme à l'arrière.
And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I had taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab.
Ok. Ah mais oui, son... Hameçon, d'accord.
There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here.
Ah mais il pouvait le dire qu'il voulait garder le modèle sans les chaussures.
Do people fish in Paris? I guess I'm an uncultured oaf.
Un hameçon.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
Olmstelv. Totalement la même chose.
It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella. He's looking kinda surprised for some reason. I guess people were all scraggly back then. I'm not hauling that around.
Oh, t'as les grandes poches quand même.
Looks like a flyer about Nicholas Flamel.
Non,
I'm
rien.
not getting it.
Rien de rien.
Nicholas Flamel, 1330 to 1418, was a French scrivener and a manuscript seller. He's supposed to have learned important alchemical secrets at some point during his life, feverishly pursuing esotericism from then on. Flamel is recorded as having resided in this building in what was then an attic. That's it. It's bored me to tears. Can't even see letters anymore.
Certains supposent qu'il a appris comment transformer le plomb en or, mais qu'il voulait pas le dire de peur qu'on lui vole, mais bon.
This might prove useful at some point.
Alors, avant d'appeler, qu'on foute le bordel, c'est quelqu'un.
I'm sorry, I can't read Ancientish. It's probably Latin.
Tu sais pas lire, mais tu sais écouter.
Hic habitat Flamilus.
That did not help.
En effet, bon, ok, j'ai rien dit.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
La suite?
I've come to lurk in you again.
Dommage.
That's all I can remember.
À préférer en chantant.
Nothing that way.
Faire parler l'obscurité normale.
Nah, not. Been a while since I've seen one of these. The world has changed indeed. Been a while.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Watson?
I don't think I'm getting any
Sherlock.
calls here. That's a lot of book right there. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. I find that strangely comforting. That's the concierge's prerogative.
Non, rien.
Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
Je sais pas si c'est très rassurant.
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Judging by the smells and sounds, that way lies the kitchen. I could use some warm soup right now. Must be the miss. She's got a fierceness to her. If there's pants to be worn around here, I bet she's the one wearing them. No thanks.
Allez. Avant de t'appeler.
No red. Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything.
Well, yes, everything.
You seem to hesitate there. Is there maybe one you're holding on to for somebody?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Inquisitive, putain. Je vais vérifier qu'il n'y ait pas de fuite de plomberie. Oui. Inspecteur des sols, oui. Mes intérêts sont scientifiques. Ouais.
I'm here to check the plumbing for any leaks.
Surely you jest. They have been checked last month.
They remain just as horrible, leaky, and unfixable as ever.
Oh, right. I'm a flooring inspector. Came here to look into a certain apartment. Floor issues, you understand. Structural integrity.
Monsieur, permit or a license?
Those are obsolete. Everything's digital nowadays.
A flimsy excuse if I've ever heard one.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Does the name Olmstead ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
En même temps, il m'empêche pas tout de monter.
I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs. Let's go.
Regarde, hop.
This way, this way. It's so good to have you again.
Ah, t'es guidé par là.
I can't just blind. It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's.
Est-ce que je peux découper le portrait?
Nah, it's hooked in. That would result in... Not a smart place to put a hook in.
Ouais, je peux choper des informations sur le gars.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either.
Moi non plus. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous dit? Paris. Ce que je dois voir est quelque part là-haut. Et je ne peux pas simplement m'aventurer là-bas. J'ai besoin que quelqu'un me montre le chemin. Le bergiste a peur de vouloir m'aider? Moi, je me démerde, je pense. Serge est peut-être un rouspéteur, mais il vient à chaque fois que je sonne. C'est un peu cruel, mais aussi marrant. J'ai appelé qu'une seule fois. Comment je peux savoir ça, moi?
Shiny summoning thingy.
Un truc d'invocation. Au moins, c'est pour une invocation démoniaque.
And I mean shiny. Look at that thing. I could ring this all day long. I gotta get me one of these, for no good reason whatsoever.
Non, vraiment rien.
No.
Allez, on le rappelle. Alors, ramène ta fraise.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
I can pay handsomely.
It is not a question of finances. It is about loyalty and respect.
Concept surfait.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out.
Reviens, j'ai pas fini. Ramène ta fraise encore. J'ai eu que 2 réponses.
Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
Busy man.
Soup? There are more important things than soup.
You are technically correct, but it is too late in the evening for roast, even in Paris.
Je veux juste tout avouer. Est-ce que j'ai envie de l'avouer? Je suis même pas sûr. Allez.
I'll let you get back to your soup, Mr.
Profite.
Casse-toi. Je te rappelle dans 2 secondes. Ça fait 2 secondes, allez, reviens. T'as le temps de faire ta soupe. Pauvre gars. Allez.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmsted who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or are even his friend.
Toi, le Steve? Ah. Non. Non, oui, tu es son nom, mais en même temps, ils sont pas trop compliqués à voir. Vous avez le droit d'avoir votre opinion, oui.
You're being unnecessarily pedantic.
No, I am merely being cautious. Big difference.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmsted left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
C'est un joli nom pas mal. Pépé!
Gramps?
Not by a long shot.
Sergio Leone?
Not even closer.
Stretch?
No.
Flamel's what?
Room!
Rome?
Room! Oh, you are insufferable.
I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice.
Carrément, je vais pouvoir choper son petit nom.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez! This way, this way.
Que maintenant c'est déchiffrable.
Hic, habitat, Flamilus.
That did not help.
Flamel, là, j'imagine.
No use for this troglodyte. Oh, wow.
Peut-être qu'en le découpant en
Not a
petits
smart
morceaux.
place to put a hood.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Ça pourrait être un bon pseudo, n'empêche.
Nothing that way.
Qu'il ait au moins au téléphone un petit peu. Ce serait possible.
It's a flyer what bear. It's also got a rid of his goings and...
Tiens,
No resonance.
Voile d'espoir.
Oh no, do you not have any?
Que non.
I'm just alone here in Paris and I feel like chatting. Can't visit anything because of the storm.
I am sorry, but I am very busy. I cannot stay and chit-chat.
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Doesn't this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
No.
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. Ktype.
Yes?
Sachant très bien que cela restera dans l'histoire, étant sain de corps et d'esprit par la grâce de Dieu.
Knowing full well that this will go into recorded history.
Yes.
Déclare par contre, en cette belle soirée, je ne peux qu'affirmer, je me sens obligé de l'écrire dans l'histoire. Je vais en écrire pour les tonnes.
I'm compelled to record into written history.
Yes.
Où tu veux en venir? Ça, dans des circonstances qui étaient dures à prévoir, dans un état de fascination solennelle, sans que j'y sois pour quelque chose.
That, through circumstances that were hard to predict.
Oh Dieu, is there more?
C'est d'imaginer par quoi ça va finir. Je viens juste de commencer.
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes.
Mais hélas, bien que mes prédictions étaient différentes, je titubais donc dans les rues détrempées par la pluie de la métropole. Comme cela doit être connu dès à présent.
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
Donne-moi accès à ton bouquin.
For, in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens.
Quelle belle plume.
This is for you, Papillon. Oh,
Merci.
Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You are too kind.
Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten. Pretty thing, I must admit. As Mac Viper says, that's the concierge's prerogative.
Oh, faut que tu reviennes, hein, j'ai enfin ton pseudo là. Papillon.
I might have known it was.
Je me souviens du nom que vous donnez, Olmsted.
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks.
Qu'est-ce que vous aimez tant,
Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh. I mean Olmsted. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
Tu vas me le donner, je suis même pas bougé de là, comment tu lui transmis?
What is it that endeared you so to Olmsted, Mr. Serge?
He's, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmsted?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it.
C'est compliqué d'écouter un Français parler anglais parfois. Hein.
How do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah, but what? Strange.
yeah, but
Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
is thing, monsieur?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work, you know, the stabilizing element.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Holmes. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated.
Ok, bah
Thanks,
j'y vais alors.
Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
Ah, mais
no
ça, je vais
bother
très
at
bien.
all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
Ok. C'est particulier.
Strange little pyramids of grayish blue dust. Probably alchemical in nature. No time to look into it. Not gonna pick.
Ja, at Zoftu. Ja, Angaku. Ja, zi Nibo.
Okay.
Pas mieux.
A really old, really crooked armoire. It looks, well, ancient.
Non, rien.
A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty. Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now.
Il dit Paris et pas Paris. Non.
Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm.
Est-ce que je peux cibler toute une
Wish I
ville?
could have visited under different circumstances and weather.
Toute la ville. Non, faut pas déconner.
What a cacophony. Too many damned people.
Ah, ils ont pensé.
We'll always have Paris. Rainy, somber Paris. Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course. I guess Olmsted tried to follow in Flamel's footsteps. Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Ok. D'accord, c'était la même.
These particular books had somehow survived. They seemed to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually.
Polaris, Occident. Innominé Urbis. Urbis, c'est-à-dire. Iconis, Céleste, Ex Oblivion. Et Mores. Pareilobus. Pareitibus. Cultures. Aucune idée. Donc. D'accord. Magnum es dolus et abysso. Et alors? J'en ai 5. 5. Il y a un truc comme ça. Ce qui fait du Inquisitores, Rebatur, Gibbous, Kai, Aurore.
Ancient books, rotting away. So much for anyone ever reading them.
Regarde. Et si je regarde, et si je les interagis avec, c'est pareil? C'est pareil, ok. Si je veux écouter.
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
Ok.
They're no use to anybody anymore.
Qu'est-ce qui m'a écrit de beau? La marque a révélé qu'il y a quelque chose de capital dans ces livres. Capital. Doivent être connectés au pentagramme. Tous les 5 premiers mots. Souligné, ouais, ok, c'est bien ce que j'avais vu. Ok. Ça veut dire quoi? Ils ont tous une lettre capitale en premier. Ils ont tous en une majuscule à tous les mots de toute façon. Sauf que là, le premier il est en majuscule. Celui-là. Ouais. Ah, là c'est exam qui est en majuscule là. T'as un autre mot en majuscule toi? Ouais. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? J'ai envie de croire que ça. Et Ultar c'est un nom. Peut-être que l'examen aussi c'est un nom, mais bon. Magnum. Ok. Ça peut être le dernier mot qui est utilisé pour Novi là, c'était penser le suivant, mais je sais pas par quel ça commence. Là, ma théorie ne marche pas du tout. Inem. Ah ah. Tenter la position de base. Hein. Et voir ce que ça peut faire. Sûrement rien, mais... Je ne saurais pas si je ne teste pas.
I, or the Roman...
Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Il doit y avoir un certain ordre à respecter. Oui, tu m'étonnes.
Inquisitore.
Nothing.
Feribato.
Nothing.
Quoi ce petit bruit qui est avec?
Gibbous.
Nothing.
Quei.
Nothing.
Horror.
Nothing.
Pourquoi j'ai un gros V qui est marqué en clair à côté du 5? C'est pour le 5 ou est-ce que... Ah non, il y a aussi le 3 ici, ok. J'avais pas vu pour... Ok, il y a aussi le 2 et le 1 il doit être caché en dessous. Ouais, ok. Les numéros. Je me trompe toujours dans les mots, peut-être qu'il manque un indice, peut-être quelque chose dans les titres. Bah, je veux bien quelque chose dans les titres. J'avoue, j'ai pas vu tout à l'heure. Culture, Memories, Nice. Idolum in Inis. C'est idole dans le feu. Ou dans les flammes. Medium. Patebris metum. Oxydem reanimator. Terriblis S. Ex. Pastificum. Identification des lettres. L'adresse, je vois plus ce que ça veut dire. Il est très loin mon latin. Il est très très loin. Culture racine. La culture est dans les ténèbres. Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire culture. Je balance au pif. Feles de Uta. Ça veut dire pas la. Oh putain la vache. Chut. Alors, à mon avis c'est un truc du genre, la première lettre c'est un des 3 premiers bouquins. La question c'est lequel. Deuxième lettre, deuxième symbole c'est celui-là, de troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Après il n'y en a qu'un seul qui est de cette couleur là. Dans le jaune aussi, c'est unique. Dans le violet, bon, il y a 2 mais pas la même couleur, souvent, même 3. Ricky, Siku, Wes, Wa, Collé. Tidium era terribilis. Il faut que je reprenne mon latin pour savoir compter. Je ne sais même plus comment dire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 en latin. Je vais revoir si j'en trouve mon alphabet. Latin, chiffre. Non, en même temps, je suis con aussi, j'essaie de les écrire. Je l'ai prononcé qui est un peu con. Quel sextus pour le 6, mais moi je dirais le 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alors. Comment tu le dis déjà? Semel, non, c'est Primus. Ah, les nombres ordinaux et les nombres cardinaux, oui, d'accord. Unus ou Primus. Bon, je suis pas sûr que ça en aide beaucoup, mais bon. Faut tenter. Alors, on va mettre la musique. Euh... Alors. Est-ce que j'ai raté des informations dessus?
V, or the Roman numeral for 5.
Ouais, c'est jusqu'à ça allait.
Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Capital.
IV, or the Roman numeral.
Ouais, ça jusque là ça va, les chiffres, ça va le faire.
I, or the Roman numeral for 3.
I on the numerals number 2.
I, or the Roman numeral for 2.
Merci pour ton aide. Ça m'a beaucoup aidé. Qu'est-ce... J'ai eu une révélation, j'en ai 2 avec des V, mais je suis pas sûr que ce soit le 5ème. Bon, c'est le 5ème avec un V. Bon, je cherche beaucoup trop loin, je pense. Balance du iconiste. Je peux le balancer en... Ouais, non. Forcément dans l'ordre que je balance. Ok. Pas d'autres informations. Alors, attendez. Qu'est-ce que j'aurais raté? Les petits points au-dessus des bouquins, ça va à rien. Les lignes au-dessus et en dessous sont toutes près les mêmes, plus ou moins bien dessinées. L'armoire ne donne pas beaucoup d'informations. en apparence. Juste des mots plus ou moins simples. Ils sont plus ou moins abîmés. Là j'ai 2 traits horizontaux. Et plutôt à l'ombrage en ce cas-là. Alors, clair seulement. J'analyse tout ce que je peux. Hein. Je suis pas sûr de trouver la solution, donc je suis sûr que c'est assez con. Ok. Et je prends au pif comment je pourrais définir le... En même temps, si ma théorie est pas trop mauvaise sur le 5ème, ça pourrait être Vascom. Iconis, ça commence par un I. 1. Est-ce que ça veut dire qu'il faut que j'aille sur du Catus? C'est le 1. J'en ai aucune idée, hein. Alors, comment je sélectionne le suivant? Faut que je prenne le seul qui commence par un C, à savoir le culture S. Ténébris. Enfin, le 2. Oh. Ah non, j'ai cru que c'était Catus. Bah, si je suis ma théorie, c'est vrai que ce serait le E. Et là j'ai un et. Ok. On peut tenter ça. Et. Et non, c'est encore un et, donc non. La théorie ne semble pas être ça. J'y crois pas. Et j'aime... Comment je peux repérer le suivant? Zoom. Non, c'est pas... Attends, zoom c'est un chiffre? Non, c'est pas un chiffre. J'ai même pas mal d'hypothèses. Que ça me donne pas d'informations depuis là. Je suis à peu près convaincu que c'est un deuxième mot qu'il me faut. Mais alors lequel? Une grande question. Kotos. Sonoran. Pourquoi je voulais un E en fait tout à l'heure? Je sais même plus comment... Ah oui, parce que Catus. Je ne pas dire que ce soit Iconis, c'est le premier. Ah mais il y avait aussi un I. Donc ma théorie sur le Iconis ne marche pas trop. Pas ça la théorie. Ok. Quels sont les bouquins? Enfin, comment je sélectionne les bouquins? Une grande question. Navigator. Dans ma théorie, celui-là c'est un bon bouquin. Parce qu'il a un nom qui me plaît bien. Premium Librum S Iconis. Ça veut dire que c'est le bouquin qui suit Iconis ou le bouquin qui est avant Iconis? Primum Librum, premier livre et le premier livre est Iconis. Le premier verbe est Catus. Seconde Librum Identification Idalores. Ok. Ok, donc si c'est Idalores, ça doit être. Attends, non, Idalores m'a dit. Identification. Ouais, bah, identifier, donc ça va être forcément. Ça va être du S. Le troisième livre est Indulum in Innist. In quatra autum verbo in. Le dernier, enfin le quatrième mot, verbe c'est i, c'est in. Faut dans un bouquin, j'imagine, en dessous lequel il était à la quatrième page. Il va pas donner le bouquin au cas où. C'était vraiment que ça, c'est secundo, on s'en fout. Intertio librum. Tertium verbum es draconi. Ok. Draconi. Draconi. Perfect. Pas facile de s'en souvenir. Quintus es per et ultima vasticum. Et le dernier c'est ce livre-là. Quintus extremum, et c'est le dernier verbe. Es vinem. Je suis près convaincu que ça va marcher. Je sais pas pourquoi. Dans mon replay. Il va pas de temps à m'arrêter pour le coup. Pas besoin de me transmettre 1000 choses, mais bon. Encore plein de plumes de corbeau. Bien sur ce beau grenier. On va être à la fin du chapitre, j'imagine. Je vous dis à la prochaine.